live coverage of the NBA Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Doris Burke on our sideline. Their last game against Orlando. And all you need to know, they were dominant in just about
to win. But to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game's hard for it, as they should have.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. Brown out there with Livingston, and it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. Golden State on D. To the paint. It's stolen by Bogut. And here comes Livingston, leading the fast break. And that one's good, Barnes.
Fast break opportunities do not get any easier than that one off the steal.
Exactly. The defense really no chance to get back.
Here's Levine. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Green with the block. And here are the Warriors now. Kicks it to Livingston. Screen by Bogut. Here's Brown. No luck. So Minnesota will take it the other way. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
And you know the box score to figure out why they lost that one. They just had an inability on that day to make shots.
You know, sometimes we talk about a defense getting into the heads of the opposing players, Greg. But that night, they got up in their own head. Just got in their own way and couldn't get out of it.
Livingston kicks to Green. Bogut at the elbow. The kick out to Brown. And the 3 ball is good. Brown's got his second bucket of the night.
The defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Wiggins outside. Drops in the layup for 2.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now, here's Green. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Here's Bogut, drilled from 11 feet out. Bogut's got his first basket.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Towns with it, covered by Bogut. Levine passes to Towns. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. This is his first free throw of the game. At the line for your Timberwolves. The free throw drops for Towns. 2 shots. And he makes the first but misses the second. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. 17-foot shot on the way. Good on the shot.
You can't give him that shot. A few open looks are all it takes to get him in the zone.
And the jam by Levine.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its...
Oh!
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
Almost a backboard breaker.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Towns with it. Bogut on him. And Towns gets it to go.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Brown with it. He's coming off a 40-point game against Orlando. There's the dish to Livingston. Feeds it to Bogut. 6 to shoot. Here's Brown. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here's Levine. He's covered by Brown. Lets it go from 11. Here's Copeland. Green with the rebound. Warriors leading by 4. Now we go to Doris Burke, who spoke with Scott Skiles. Doris?
He talked about the impact of opposing big man Andrew Bogut, saying there just aren't that many 7-footers with his kind of game. A great interior defender first and foremost. We can't get tunnel vision when we attack the rim. He's got size and strength, and we can't allow him to bully us for offensive rebounds. Let's see if they can keep Bogut from having a big game, guys.
All right, Doris, thanks.
And a moment now to check out some of the numbers for Barnes. 9th in shooting. Locked and loaded from beyond.
And, you know, back to his phenomenal efficiency from three. His consistent shooting creates a lot of openings in the defense.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Ezeli's checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. And it's Mayo in for Shaun Livingston. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the first. And that one's good.
Wow, you don't see him make plays like that very often. That's a nice move there for the basket.
Here's Brown. He's got 11. Pass to Iguodala. Fires from deep. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Timberwolves trail by 4. Levine kicks to Ilyasova. And the rejection by Ezeli. Iguodala's drive. Brown wide open. He fires. Rebound by Dang.
And sometimes he can hit that deep three, but it's not a high percentage shot for him.
Yeah, even for him, that's out of his range.
Warriors leading by 4. Mayo dishing to Brown. 17 seconds left in the first. That's good.
And immediately looking for the open man when the double team comes to him.
Here's Levine. He's covered by Brown. A floater. The shot is off. Iguodala. Got it! What a shot!
Free points.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your...
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and, you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
Wiggins is out there with Scola. Then it's Gorgui Dang. And it's Stauskas in at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. And the rejection by Ezeli. And now, in transition, here we go. Iguodala. Left side, Brown. Go. Brown's got 15. And, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Warriors?
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Warriors leading by 11. Outside Mayo. Beyond the arc. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Wiggins kicks to Levine. Back to Wiggins. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Wiggins has got 5 points so far.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
All right, target setter, coming off the court now are your Timberwolves dancers. Come on, give it up.
Now let's take a look at the list of players who have been absolutely lighting it up. These are the NBA Freak third.
Quite a role he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for Ezeli. Harrison Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. That's Livingston in for O.J. Mayo. And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Magic was simply terrific. He had 40 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they've just given away.
And that one's good. Brown's got 6 in the quarter.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Timberwolves dancers.
Towns, who's checked in for Gorgie Dang.
Karl Anthony Towns.
Timberwolves trail by 13. Levine passes to Stauskas. Towns dishes to Levine. Ripped away. And now it's Livingston running. He can go all the way. Lays it in off the breakaway. Livingston's got his second basket of the night.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc. And boy, are they taking advantage.
Warriors leading by 15. Brown outside. Shoots. They get it back. The Timberwolves have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's Stauskas, and it's sent back by Bogut. And so the ball out of bounds. Bogut touched it last. The Warriors making a switch here. Green's checked in. Barnes against Wiggins. Three-pointer in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. The Warriors have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter.
2 minutes.
Brown outside. Towns comes with Livingston. That's tipped. Levine kicks to Ilyasova. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Pass to Towns. The feed to Levine. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. Here's Ilyasova.
Here we can see, Kevin, where the Warriors rank in the NBA right now. First in shooting percentage. First in three-point shooting. And they're also ranked number 1 in taking care of the ball. Not many turnovers. They value possessions like no other.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
Wasted no time on that one. Green's got 5.
Well, they're not afraid to just let it fly from here. They didn't have as much success in the first quarter, but with this lead, they're looking to extend it with the three-point shot.
Here's Theus. Softly drops in the floater. He's got 9.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Screen by Bogut. To the middle. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Here's Wiggins. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. Left side, Brown. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Well, they've been grit and grind, working for those high percentage shots, and Quite honestly, it's paid off for him.
That's good. 11 points in the game.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Lets it go from 11. The shot will not go. Levine. No good. And so we conclude the first half. Warriors ahead. They lead by 13. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
It's as if he can get to the rim any time he wants. And in that first half, he wanted to quite a bit.
And that's where his points were coming from. I mean, the defense has to do a much better job of challenging him at the rim.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Barnes and Green are the forward set. Livingston is out there with Brown, and it's Bogut in at the 5 spot. And that one's good.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
And here is Brown. He's got 22. Green, the screen. To the right side. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Well, if you believe that a point guard's defense is just as important as his offense, then these guys have been outstanding lately. The point guard steal leaders from the past 10 games. Freak, third.
And with these guys, they are always going to give you an equally outstanding effort at both ends of the floor. I mean, it takes very aggressive defense to put up steal numbers like that.
And you love the mindset this guy has at the defensive end. He wants to impact the game defensively, and you love that attitude.
That's good from Barnes on the assist by Brown. Brown's got 4 assists now tonight.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Warriors leading by 16. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
And a quick check of the stats for Green. He showed up every night and some noteworthy performances. Over the last month. He's getting around 8 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. And for any other player putting up those numbers, we'd say they were great, but for him, they're just simply run-of-the-mill.
Sure, you know, most guys would be satisfied with that stat line, but he's built for more.
Jang, he's checked in for Towns. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Levine passes to Dang. Wiggins against Brown. Now here's Wiggins. He's covered closely. No good with the layup.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And that one's good. Barnes.
Nothing but money for him to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
Timberwolves trail by 18. Theus. He's covered by Brown. Pass to Wiggins. Got a piece of it and taken away by Brown. And he jams it with authority.
And the big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
And they're doing it at both ends of the floor. I mean, that's what you like to see. They've been controlling the action from both ends of the court.
Wiggins outside. They set the screen. And taken away by Brown. Jumps up. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Wow, just look at that lead. Both ends, they have been the team in control.
Yeah, and they put the fans simply on mute. They've not had anything to cheer about, and they've been silent.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Hansbrough's checked in for Minnesota. Stauskas comes in for Wiggins. Golden State also making some changes. Cody Zeller's checked in for Bogut. And Matt Barnes is subbed in for Harrison Barnes. Timberwolves trail by 20. Here's Theus. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Brown fires. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Livingston's got assist number 8 now on the night. It's stolen by Brown. And pushing it up is Golden State Warriors again in transition.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
And the idea of setting a screen on that play was right, but just poor execution.
Yeah, it just can't be a hard screen at all costs. There is a legality to how you set a screen, so you've got to be inside of both lines, legal and hard.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Ilyasova's checked in. Zeller setting the pick for Brown. 6 to shoot. Mayo dishing to Brown. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Brown's got 30.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
There's a minute 34 left in the third. That's good.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
1:05 left to play in the third. And the shot is good. So it's the Warriors now. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. And that game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road. He kicks to Iguodala. Brown outside. Pick by Zeller. Brown the pass to Zeller. He got right to the cup using that screen. Zeller's got his second basket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And Hansbrough kicks to Ilyasova. Here's Theus. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
There's a screen by Hansbrough.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
And at the end. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. They've got Towns, Scola out there with Ilyasova. Then there's Tyler Hansbrough, and it's Copeland in at the power forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Brown, good.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Ilyasova dishes to Towns, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Brown against Ilyasova. On the wing, Green. He dishes it to Livingston. Shot clock at 6. The pass to Brown. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Livingston's got his 9th assist in the game now. Brown against Ilyasova. Dishes it to Towns.
That's the wall.
And it's sent back by Bogut. Over in the corner, Green. Towns with the steal.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just, you can safely say, mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
But, Greg, still 2 more games upcoming between these teams, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Freak. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Kicks it to Zeller. Here's Brown. And it's Golden State with another.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
There's 38 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's McCallum. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him.
Zeller. And the basket good.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
Cody Zeller.
That one misses for Zeller. Minnesota with the ball. Wiggins drives in. And the rejection by Ezeli. Shoots a 3. Hansbrough, that's good.
Tyler Hansbrough.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan player of the game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
He was an offensive dynamo for them tonight. The way it was going, you could see sky was the limit for him in terms of scoring. And he didn't stop, at least until he was going to get 40.
Seeing Freak dominate the way he did tonight reminded me of watching him play in high school. He was a man among boys. He was a 4-time consensus All-American back then. Overall, great game.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.